Donkey Kong!
DK!
Game & Watch Donkey Kong is not very good.
GMW.
This one was in Game & Watch Gallery 2. This one, I do recall, was in 2. The junior ones, Donkey Kong Jr. was in 3, Donkey Kong was in 2. And it's just... So, one of my favorite things about Game & Watch Gallery games, and what makes a good Game & Watch game for me, is quick reactions and instant response. This game does not have that. This game has artificially limited movement speed. So it's Donkey Kong. You are ascending the girders up to get to Donkey Kong, and he's throwing barrels at you, and you gotta dodge the barrels. You can jump over the barrels. You cannot jump in any spot where it has the little, like, blocking girder. This was a dual-screen vertical game, which does not display very well on a Game Boy Advance screen. So they have this mechanic where it has one of the two screens is zoomed in at any time. You can push a button to switch which of the two screens it's zoomed in on.
Oh, that doesn't go good, I don't think.
It does not work well. I feel like it was a little bit better on the Game Boy Advance than it was on the Game Boy Color or the Game Boy Original for Gallery 2, but it's still not great. Eventually, I settled into only having the lower screen zoomed in, because it's easy enough to see what's going on the upper screen without zooming in on it, and the constant switching with it, like, it has, like, a little pause when it switches, and it just kind of is bad. You'll notice in the middle row there, they've got these beams being carried across now. You cannot jump when there's... Well, okay. You can jump when there's one there. If you do, then you hit it and you get a miss. Or rather, you lose a life. You don't have misses in this game. You have lives. And this is one where it's kind of weird. At 300 points, you earn an extra life, and you will get chance time if you did not have any lives lost previously. So yeah, you climb up to the top. You need to hit that lever up at the top to raise the crane, and then you need to jump at the right time to grab the crane hook as it's swinging. You remove one of those 4 wires that are holding up the platform there. Once all 4 wires are removed, you drop Donkey Kong, and you get a bonus, and you repeat. And I just... The timing of all the movement and stuff in this game, I just don't like it.
It's not a Game & Watch game.
Yeah, like, they tried to take an arcade game with very smooth motion and jumping and things, and turn it into something with this very locked, discrete positioning.
Yeah.
And I think it would have worked if they weren't artificially restricting your movement speed. Because, like, you can't just move twice forward by rapidly tapping the button. It will not accept the second movement input for a fixed duration until it, recognizes, okay, you can move again. This is your movement speed. This is how fast Mario can move. And just, I just don't like it. On hard, the only real difference is you get significantly more of those steel girders flying by. And I guess there's more barrels as well, but it's just, it's so annoying. And, like, there's times when, like, I'm just sitting down here, like, jumping over barrels. You get a point for jumping over a barrel, 2 points if it's in the middle row. But, like, there's times when I'm sitting there, I'm jumping over barrels, and I'm just waiting for things to line up to be able to move forward. Because I can't move forward, because I can't move quickly. And there's just 20 goddamn barrels in a row coming down. And I need to just wait for there to be a clear opening for me to move ahead. And especially, like, from the middle, when you've got the girders going along, it's just... it's just a pain in the ass. I didn't like it. I don't like this. I didn't like it back in Gallery 2. I didn't particularly like it this time. But,
it's not a Game & Watch game.
It really
wasn't supposed
isn't.
to.
It's not. It does
Yeah.
not feel like a Game and Watch game. It doesn't feel right. It's. Yeah, it's the design of it is not Game and Watch, and they tried to force it, and it didn't work, in my opinion.
Oh, well. What do we got?
All right, we got another thing for that museum area. You want to play Tropical Fish next?
No?
You got it! If you don't catch the flying fish, that darn cat's gonna eat them.
Well, okay.
So the second game we're gonna have in here is Tropical Fish.
I don't think we've ever played that one.
We have not played this one. We've seen it in a gallery museum. We have not
Yeah.
played it.